on now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the New York Mets and the Marlins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Well, you see each team with a victory so far. Last night's game didn't feature a whole lot of offense. I have a feeling we're going to see a few more runs cross the plate in this one.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. David Rosario will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Juan Lagares will head for the boxes. We are just about ready to get things going today.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Chris Owings will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. And here's the first pitch. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pitch on the way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here it comes. And he takes strike three call, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. If these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
David Wright will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Now the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll get in there safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Darryl Stansberry will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Go back to New York, man.
First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. And there goes Wright. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
From the belt, the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Lucas Duda will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Now here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Now the 1-2. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 New York. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Rafael Montero will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman,
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first.
batting second, left fielder,
Christian Yelich will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Kyle Seager will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Ender Inciarte will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Standing in now, Dilson Herrera. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box, Rafael Montero. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. And this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. But he was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
1 ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. David Rosario will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Now the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. Solo shot to right center. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A leap at the wall, but it's well over his head as he goes down hard. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
They gave that ball a heck of a ride out to right field. Here it is again. You're going to see a great effort here as he leads, but it's just off the wall. And by the time he's able to gather himself and get the ball back in, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Tyler Johnson will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Boy, not very decisive there. And hey, it's early, but this is a big spot.
Yeah, and you need to be able to commit to what you're doing because you're not going to do anything with a swing like that.
From the stretch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. It was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you. You're left wondering, what happened?
In now, David Rosario. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, I try not to be the one that does a whole lot of second-guessing from up here, but I mean, to me, that's a sacrifice situation. And this pop-up winds up doing zero good.
D. Gordon will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
You know, playing in the rain, it can favor a speed guy like this. You know, on defense, it's tough to get a grip if you've got a bare hand of wet baseball. Plus, your footing's going to be an issue as well. This was a good effort defensively, but in the end, it's a bunt single.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. He's ready now. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one. That'll get that runner into third base.
Kyle Seager will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Here's the first offering. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Stansberry there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. Chris Owings will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
comes the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. David Rosario makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
David Rosario.
Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So with the leadoff man aboard to begin the inning, let's call on our daily feature, this date in baseball history. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Fox now the pitch, and there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. It is far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And he thought of taking third here too.
Well, if he's smart, I think he'll stay right there. No sense forcing it with nobody out.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. The 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So one gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Salvador Perez will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Chopper foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as they double them up now. It's 4-2. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. Tyler Johnson will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Listen, this has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. Now here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
2 out with the man at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Lined hard towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Marlins lead this one 4-2. Lucas Duda will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Travis d'Arnaud will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ender Inciarte will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. David Rosario will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
David Rosario.
First offering on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herrera is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
D. Gordon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 home. And he pops it up back behind second base. Herrera ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with, but just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Christian Yelich will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dilson Herrera will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, Eric, you might disagree with this, being the guy that has more career LA Dodger home runs than any other player. But in my book, there's no such thing as a cheap home run. He gets just enough of this one to clear the wall in right field right off the base of the foul pole down there. He'll take it, and that's the way I used to hit him. Come on.
Rafael Montero will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. Juan Lagares will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Sometimes you just get the feeling early on things are not going to go your way. I mean, this strikeout gives him the hat trick already, and you got to figure he's still got at least 1 or 2 ABs left. This could turn out real ugly unless he's able to turn things around.
Here's Chris Owings now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Miami. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 3. Kyle Seager will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. David Rosario will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now here's a little tapper down that 3rd base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is foul for the 1st strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Now this ball's hit back up the middle, and he's got himself another base hit, his 3rd of the afternoon.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about this afternoon so far. That's 3 at-bats, 3 base hits.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
And a dive, but he's back in. From the belt, the pitch.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
MVP.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. The throw behind the runner at second. Smart to keep an eye on it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike swing here, as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot that time for Mike Trout, and it's now 6-3.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, you know right now on his way back to the dugout, he's got to be thinking, oh, why did you have to break one of my good gamers? Man, it's done me so good already today. I still had a lot more hits in that one.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And he pulls the string on another one. He's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those 2 off-speed pitches he saw. The one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, as they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. David Wright will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
David Wright.
And here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Darryl Stansberry will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
Water.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Lucas Duda will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get to the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Josh Edgin will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
66, Josh Edgin.
David Rosario back for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6.
Rosario.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Stansberry is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting into your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
D. Gordon will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. We've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Christian Yelich will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Travis d'Arnaud will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Getting out here.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. The relay.
He's safe.
And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
It seemed like that lead was pretty comfortable coming into the inning, but he's given up a double and now a single here to the first 2 batters, so things aren't looking so safe anymore.
Dilson Herrera will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Nori Aoki will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from 3rd, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Juan Lagares will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Chris Owings will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Johnson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 4. Vic Black will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a fly ball. Inciarte is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1 pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's the full trifecta right there.
First pitch coming. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Lagares will wait on it, and there's the 2nd out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the path. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Mike Trout will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch coming. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. 2 different locations, but equally effective.
Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Here he comes again, 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Marlins 6 and the Mets 4. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ballgame. Standing in now, Darryl Stansberry, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
That last pitch puts him at 100, so that probably makes this his last inning, even if he makes it all the way through.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. 8th inning here from South Florida. As you get a look at the line score to this point, the hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Lucas Duda will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes another 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Another 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. They'll try again, 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Into the box, Tyler Johnson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here's the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close. And he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're up 6-4. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
So 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
We've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Dilson Herrera. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life in it, even over 100 pitches.
From the stretch. Swing. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Rosario is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Ruben Tejada will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's in there for strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, maybe it was a little surprising that Stevens went out there for the ninth inning. He gets the job done, and he finishes off the complete game win.
Before we take our lead, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out ShowNation.com. The Marlins win it 6-4. So long from South Florida.